a little bit late, actually, wasn't it? Welcome to the show. There we are. 0532 is the code. This is the number to ring. Care of gas bag balloons. 461000. 461000. Welcome to the show tonight. Thank you. This is the heart, the throbbing heart of the James Whale Show in here. Now, tonight we're looking loosely at role reversal. We've got some male strippers on tonight. We also have a wedding on. Two women who will get married live on the show. We've got some great videos for you. And you're going to have to bear with me tonight because it's a little confusing, and you're just going to have to take it easy and stay with the show tonight because I need a lot of support, lots of phone calls. 461000 is the number, 0532 461000, and we need some faxes. Where's the fax number? There's the fax number. On role reversal, what do you think about role reversal? Would you like to be of the different sex? Do you think you'd be better off doing a woman's job or a man's job? What are you doing with that?
Let's put it on you, James.
Oh, that's good. Yes, that's nice. That's okay. But before we do all that, we have a gentleman here. Is called Gavin? Is it Gavin or not?
No, Tom.
Tom, how are you, Tom?
You.
Surprised me. Yes, it was Gavin, wasn't it?
He changed.
Yeah, he changed. That's what we're doing now. Now, Tom.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Tom is the chair. What are you?
I was a rejected tramp.
Yeah. I could smell that, actually. I'll
yes.
probably just move over to this, over to this seat over here. Yeah, go on.
And
yep.
two successful businessmen pulled me off the street.
Yes.
And made me the chairman of Denser.
Denser. Right, this guy's the chairman of Denser. If you think you could become a member of Denser, I want you to ring in now. What do you have to do to be a member of Denser?
You've got to... Now, we've got a solicitor.
Yeah.
And he's told me not to say anything rude or anything naughty. And
Stop
Denser,
building your part. Just tell me what you have to do.
Spell the word knob backwards. K-N-O-B.
Knob.
Yes.
Spell that. If you could spell the word knob backwards, you can come on. Yeah. You are a prat, aren't you? I was
yes.
sussed out earlier. You definitely are. Anybody who wears this suit, white socks and black shoes, is a pillock in my estimation. But never mind, listen.
That's the way life is.
Yeah, knob. Now, you're going to keep me right on Denser?
I promise you, yes.
Okay. Right, now, role reversal. We went down to, where did we go? We went to Birmingham the other day to meet a really nice couple and see how role reversal had affected them.
Whaley goes to town.
Oh. Well, I'm told, role reversal, I am told that Sue White lives around here somewhere, and she goes out to work, and her husband, Simon, stays at home and does all the mucky jobs. I can't believe that, really. It's also their 4th wedding anniversary. We got some flowers here somewhere. Where are the flowers? Not in there. Back seat. Hang on. Now, of course, when you do a bit of filming like this, you're supposed to pretend there isn't a camera or sound or anything like that. Well, of course, they've all been in there for a couple of hours setting the lights up. But we'll pretend they don't know we're going. See what I mean? Look. See? A lot of business goes on you never see. Okay, here we go. Right. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Simon, hi. James, how are you?
Pleased to meet you,
Good.
James. Come on
I
in.
see you've been doing the gardening. You shouldn't have troubled yourself.
No, Sue did it all for you.
Sue did it all for me. Hi, Sue.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Thank you. Here's some flowers. I should give them to you, shouldn't I, really? The man of the house.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes? Now, I can't believe it. Is this true, Simon, that you do all the housework and all that sort of stuff?
To a certain extent, yeah.
So you do that out of choice?
Yeah,
Cooking?
yeah, love cooking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, but Simon, do you ever manage to get out from here? Or do you get to go to the pub or out with your mates? Or?
No, this is the nice thing about being a house husband because I've got more time than most blokes to do what I want. You know, all I've got to do is keep this one fed and changed.
Yeah.
Take the kids to school and pick them up, keep them entertained, and then I'm off doing my thing.
You're basically saying, aren't you, Simon, I get this, that men can do it a lot more easily than women and make less fuss at it.
Yeah, you know, it's a big thing about this housework, isn't
Yeah.
it? Get yourself a routine. It's done in the morning. The rest of the day's yours.
Because they con us, don't they? Oh, I've been hard at it all day.
It's 10 minutes before you get home normally, I think, for most of them. Yeah.
Yeah. You do washing up, all that sort of stuff?
The only things I don't do are clothes and ironing.
Yeah.
You know, but anything else, I'm well into it.
So first of all, the washing up liquid goes in?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're using non-toxic stuff as well.
Fantastic, that's good.
Definitely,
Good,
like-
we're green. We like to
Yeah,
be
we're
everybody
definitely a
else is
green family.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm wearing green today, you know, it's pretty good appropriate.
Very
really.
nice
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Hang on just a minute. Sue, we're only asking you to keep the children quiet, that's all. I think she could do that, wouldn't she? You see, you go away from them, they make a noise.
You know, they're used to me, aren't they?
And you've got 4, it's not just these 2 toddlers, you've got 2 at school
I've
as well.
got 2 at school, yeah. They're Carl and Paula, yeah.
Hang on just a minute, I'll see if I can try. Excuse me. Shh. Fine, good. Okay, it's fine. No, it's all right. Yes. They respond better to a man's voice, don't they?
They've got the command there, yeah.
Yeah. And look at that. Did you notice, viewers, how quickly Simon managed to... No messing around, no making a big deal out of it. It's there and it's done. Every house should have one. Thanks, Simon.
You're welcome.
I will make the coffee.
461000. He's waiting for your call now.
Yeah, basically, I think that's a little over the top, men doing that sort of stuff, but ring and let me know. Simon and Sue, it was their 8th wedding anniversary, not their 4th, as I said, and Sue made me this. The pub down the end of the road, which is called the King's Standing, hi Sue, is being knocked down. She said, they're selling bits of the Berlin Wall, so I went and got you a bit of the King's Standing, and I made a little thing for you. That's really nice. Thank you for that, Sue. Now, earlier, thanks, Twink. Ah, those look nice, very nice. And the fact is, don't build the part, thank you. And, okay, all down there. Right, go see if anybody else has sent us some more Christmas cards. Last week we were doing animal rights, weren't we? And you may remember I was in the lion's den with my friend Martin Lacey. Martin's on the phone at the moment. Martin?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, fine.
Good, I'm glad to hear that because I woke up this morning in Birmingham. I don't know why I was in Birmingham. And the news on the television at the time was Martin Lacey, or Martin Lacey's Lions at Jerry Cottle's circus, the lion trainer had been mauled, and I thought, golly, I hope you're okay.
Yes, what actually happened is a rather unusual situation. Just prior to our Christmas shows at Wembley and Bristol, both circuses came together at Swindon to sort of regroup, revamp and get organised for Christmas. And we got like 2 lion trainers or 2 animal trainers on the same show. The lions were being practiced at Swindon. I'm down here at...
So what happened, Martin? What, I mean, it wasn't you involved, was it?
No.
Okay.
I'm getting ready for Wembley. No, what happened is our trainer was practicing the lions
Yeah.
at Maferinga, and 2 of the lions began fighting. He waded in to try and split them up, rather like them breaking up 2 dogs fighting, and they turned on him.
Yeah.
First of all one, then the second one, and they had him pinned up against the bars.
How is he?
Well, I spoke to him this morning on the phone. He's still very shocked and shaken. Both arms are quite badly bitten and scratched, and I believe one arm is also broken. So he's going to be out of action.
These chaps we're actually seeing on the screen are the ones that we're using, or ones that were involved. Will they still be worked?
Oh yes. You know, it's to a lion. You see, if a lion bites another lion or another person, they don't think anything of it. Lions bite and scratch, rather like you and I open a tin of beans.
Okay. Well, listen, Martin, you watch yourself. There's a picture here in the Today newspaper. Can we see that? That's Sue, Martin's wife, and Sue actually rushed in, pulled him out, and fended off the lions.
That's it. She had to get him out of there. He sort of, you know, completely freaked out. He sort of lost control, basically.
Okay, well, give him our best wishes, Martin.
I will indeed.
And look after yourself.
Oh, I will, yes.
Okay.
I don't think they'd eat me. I'm too tough.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, James.
Bye, Martin.
Bye-bye.
Do you know, I came out in a cold sweat, actually, this morning, but that's great. It's not so good for Otto, but he'll be back working the lions before long. Now, this week, role reversal and various other things. We've got some calls. You all right over there?
Just about.
Good, okay. How do you like the hairstyle, by the way? I'm growing the hair. We're growing the hair here, and I'm having it coiffed.
It's
you like that? It's nice, isn't it? I'm just having it brushed back, coiffed. Martin, we've talked to. David from Oxford. I don't know what the hell I'm doing now. David, hello. Speak, David.
Hello?
Hello, Dave.
It's not from Oxford, it's from Shetland.
Is it? Okay, well, we'll scrap those,
Sorry,
first of all.
please, excuse me.
Not you. The
Sorry.
calls. Right, go on.
I'd like to know what Denser stands for.
Denser.
Ah.
The opposite to Mensa.
The opposite to Mensa, okay? That's good, fine. If you don't know what Mensa stands for, then you can become a member of Denser. Dave from Oxford. Hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Yes.
James.
Dave.
James.
Dave.
Yes. I think role reversal's okay,
Good, good. That's lovely, but...
so long as the woman
leaves herself enough time at the end of the day to do the washing, the cooking and the other domestic chores.
Answer me this.
And
yeah.
if there are kids involved,
yeah.
that she earns enough money to look after a full-time nanny.
No! Yeah.
After James.
David, answer me this question, David. Isn't a woman truly happy when she can cook, scrub, clean, vacuum, run round, slave after a man?
Maybe so, yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine. Angus from Exeter. Hello, Angus.
Hello, James.
Hi.
Hello. My wife, called Cindy, earns the money in our house as a professional turd shoveler.
Good. Well, she probably has to... She probably has a lot to clean up after a pillock like you, doesn't she? Have we got anybody here who wants to join? You're getting the wrong calls. We wanted denser calls in here for
Yes.
Dr. Tom. We'll get some for you later, Dr. Tom.
Okay.
Shut up for the moment. Here's a video, first one of the show. The new one from Ice House, which is great. Have a little look at this. Ice House, touch the fire. We're back after the break. Okay, we're back. Role reversal. I don't know. Stephanie Lloyd and Leslie Abdullah are with me. We have met both, well, you've probably met Leslie before. Stephanie's been on the show.
Indeed.
And Stephanie, talking about role reversal, Stephanie went probably a little bit too far. She was a man and decided to become a woman. I mean, that's really taking the whole thing of reversal a big way. But I suppose it could be said, really, Stephanie, you've seen it from both sides, haven't you?
I decided to join the winning side. Yes.
You did, didn't you? Yeah. Yes. And little Leslie over here, little Leslie who was
James.
Instrumental in trying to get 300 women MPs. What was that 300 club you started, didn't you?
300 group.
300
yes.
group, that's right. And has just written a new book which she wants me to plug, and there's one there. Do you want to read that amongst yourselves while I'm doing it? It's called Women with X Appeal, and she's given me a quote for me to read from your book. And she says, this says it all.
No, I didn't say this says it all. This says some of the attitudes.
Okay, and this is a quote by John Carlyle, Conservative MP for Luton North, and it was in the Evening Standard of the 2nd of February 1987. He quoted, "Women are natural bitches, all right? They mistrust other women and have a general sense of insecurity about their representing their interests. The day's work here at the House of Commons is more naturally tackled by a man. Once you start giving women special privileges and pushing them forward, you've had it." Now, do you think men all feel like that?
No, I don't, but I think there are a handful of them in the House of Commons who still do, and that's a problem.
You don't think you'll... I mean, if women set themselves up to become leaders, I mean, leaders in industry, leaders in running TV stations or radio or whatever like that, they seem to do very well. I mean, they seem to have a fair crack of the whip, don't you think?
No, if they get there, they do. They do very well. They do mediocre, they do badly, just like men do very well, mediocrely and badly.
But come on, Stephanie was a man,
it's getting there. It's getting there.
Very successful businessman, and decided she could be even more successful if she changed sides.
Well, it wasn't quite the reason I did it for, James.
Can I ask Stephanie a question?
What? Yeah.
I'm intrigued to know, did you find any difference in attitude towards you
completely.
in business as a woman?
Absolutely, completely.
Tell us about it then.
Yes,
well, the bank managers don't take you seriously to start with.
Sure.
And, yeah, seriously, if I went anywhere as a man, they automatically deferred to me. Go as a woman, and perhaps I have a male employee with me, and they'll automatically assume I'm his secretary.
But is that because they have already heard that you were a man and are now a woman, and they treat you perhaps a little bit differently?
No, it's worse if they don't know I've been a man.
Really?
Yes, if they, you know, they think that I might have taken some common sense over the barrier with me, you see, if they know I've been a man.
But Leslie says it's not so much role reversal now, it's...
role sharing.
Role sharing.
That's what the 1990s is going to be.
Yeah, we're all going to be doing the cooking, the cleaning, the...
No, because what's happening...
I can't imagine you doing it, James. I really can't.
He made me a good cup of coffee just before we came on.
Yeah, but you forgot the milk.
I asked him for no milk, in fairness. No, what is going to...
now? He's going to cry. This is equality.
But men are going to be allowed to cry in the 1990s.
Fine.
It's part of it.
They're going to be allowed to cry. Men do cry. I mean, we are given a hard time, though. I must say, you know, women do give men a hard time. Sensitive men get a very hard time by women.
But that's what I'm saying, that what's happening now is everybody's saying, right, women have had to try hard during the 80s. Everybody's said, go to assertiveness classes, get on the board of the company, get into the House of Commons. And women have been told to do all these things. Meanwhile, what's happening now at the end of the 80s is that all women are saying, okay, we've done a lot of this hard grind. Now what are the structures going to do to change to accommodate us, being much more flexible, which will give men a much more flexible lifestyle too. And what you'll find is that men and women, don't put your buzz off button for a second.
No, I haven't, got it, I haven't introduced it yet.
Men and women will
I've got it down here.
will want a much better balance of leisure time, family time and job.
Do we take it too seriously? The thing is, do we take it too seriously? I mean, most people, if they're sensible, realise that your sex has absolutely sod all to do with how you approach a situation and how you react. Now, if some of these rather elderly MPs don't understand that and they actually take it seriously...
It's not just MPs, though. You see, there are a lot of men who have stereotyped images of women, and they perceive women as just, you know, if a girl is
object, useful, pretty to have around.
If a girl's very attractive, but they just seem to think that she is just that, a body and not a mind to go with it.
Let's take a few calls. Where is my, I was going to say my body, but not my mind, but it's, you know, people take it seriously. Leslie said to me, they take it very seriously, you know. I'm sure they don't. Oi! Now you see, she's here ready to bring me the calls, and I've got this new thing. This is the zapper. I've been trying to work out how I could go around, wander around and take phone calls and be able to remove them from the air when I wasn't in the studio, and this does it. Charles, hello. Charles? It's not working at all, you see.
And the Charing Cross on Monday evening, waving it around.
Charles?
I'm sure you'd...
Behave yourself, Charles, because you see, when I put the thumb on this...
I just want to ask you, I'm sure all the viewers want to...
Thumb, just like that, Charles. So that I can thank you very much indeed. That's very nice. This is Twinkle, who is... sexually harassing me. Now, what Charles from...
And you look as though you're not enjoying it at
Leslie,
all.
you see, I'm being got at now. And Leslie has the audacity to come and show us.
Can I flash it?
Women with X appeal right across her ample chest. Now, that is sexually harassment,
Well,
isn't
first
it?
of all, my chest isn't ample.
No, we haven't.
It's about the same as yours, probably. And secondly, we've got James Whale everywhere.
Oh, all right, okay. It was my
and
show.
thirdly, it was a birthday
my show.
present. You couldn't let me not wear a birthday.
Charles, what were you saying?
I just thought...
Nothing of any importance. Right, John from Manchester. Hello, John.
Morning, James.
Yes, John.
Pantomime role reversal.
Pantomime role reversal. That's interesting. Yeah.
Would you fancy playing a dame? And who would you have as the two ugly sisters? And would Twinkle be good as Puss in Boots or in Aladdin?
Well, Twinkle will be very, very good as Puss in Boots, but that's another story. I was actually asked to play the Wicked Queen in pantomime this year, but I declined, thinking, you know, I didn't. I want two. Where's two?
You should be in that pantomime about, what was it, the Wales, the new pantomime at the...
Could we do it together? You two, and we could make the three.
Well, it really confused people.
James, what does Leslie and Stephanie think of pantomime role reversal?
Do you think that's stereotyping in the way?
Well, that was left over from the, I assume, I don't know, you might know, but wasn't it left over from the days when mainly men were actors anyway?
Yeah. John, thank you for that. Marie from Liverpool. Hello, Marie.
Hello.
Hi.
I've just had a baby.
You've just what?
I've had a baby.
You've had a baby?
Yeah, and
I've
had complications with him. And my husband won't do nothing at all.
Where's this get? Oh, look, your husband won't do anything at all?
No.
What's this got to do with anything?
She's saying that he won't help at home.
Oh, I see. Your husband should be more prepared to help you at home.
Yeah.
Is he there?
He's drunk on the couch right now.
Well, I suggest... It's not funny. No, this is not... Seriously, this is not funny. If men behave like that, they actually let the side down and they make us look ridiculous.
No, they let the human race down.
Precisely.
To be honest.
Yes. But the males,
if they behave like that, they let the whole human race, because that isn't displaying anything in terms of empathy or anything else.
How does it? This is interesting because he might be, and I don't. Marie, of course, could be winding us up. But let's suppose Marie is a petite, nice lady who has got this drunken yobbo lying on the couch who won't do anything to help, and there are a lot of stereotypes, unfortunately, like that. What could she do to sort him out, do you think?
I think, well, there's two things.
Kick him out?
Well, or if she actually was tough enough to say, I'm not going to do it now. I'm not feeling well. I'm going to bed. It's yours.
Can you talk to your husband?
No, I've tried often. He just doesn't listen. He ignores me all the time.
Okay, I don't know if I've got. You should get rid of him. Get a new one. I don't know if I've got time next week on the Christmas show, but if I have, could you ring up and put him on the phone, and I'll have a word with him. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Marie. Kevin from Edgware. Hello, Kevin.
Hello, James.
Yes, Kevin.
Yeah, I own a fruit and veg shop.
That's nice for you.
Twice a week, my wife will go to run it.
Yeah.
And I'll stay at home and look after the kid.
That's very nice, isn't it?
Up, cooking.
Yeah.
And we have found a slight problem with this.
You have?
With this reverse rolling.
Yeah.
I found out last week that I'm pregnant.
That would solve the population thing, because men would only ever have one child, you see, because they're cowards, basically.
Okay. Now we're going to move on. All right.
Bye.
Yeah. Now listen. A few months ago, I had lunch with Edwina Curry, which is in fact still going on. I feel like the weather woman with this. Perhaps we could sort that out after the show. Anyway, whilst I was having lunch with Edwina, I asked her what she thought about role reversal.
What's tending to happen as more women are working is that more men are taking on some of the traditional chores. It's a hell of a lot easier than it was in our grandparents' time, because you don't, honestly, James, you don't have to use a scrubbing brush anymore. You know, you don't have to wash the linen by hand.
You're doing it again.
What you do is shove the stuff in the washing machine at midnight, put the soap powder in and push a button. Now, most men are capable of doing that. When they help to run a home, for example, they're very, very good at it.
How do you feel about the pressure groups then that say women are given a hard time, they don't have enough fair play? And so that you have groups
enough what?
Enough fair play. No, that was the wrong word. Enough fair play. They don't have enough.
This is a late night programme, isn't it?
Oh, you're eating this chicken.
There is something in that. It sounds like whinging to say so, but there's something in that, in this sense. If women are trying to do something which traditionally is not a role for women, I mean, like politics, they don't need that much extra encouragement. They will tend to get discouraged very quickly. They'll tend to feel that, you know, the first time they get turned down is because they're a woman. It may be because they're no good.
Now, what we're going to do, please, if we could come in delicately and sit in. Thank you very much indeed. This is Lorna, who's with me. How are you?
No, what's happening? They're doing nervous.
Yeah, you're nervous. You're going to have to guide me through this, Lorna. What we're going to see here today is, in fact, a wedding. Could you call it a wedding?
Yes, it's a wedding, yes.
If two people want to get married, as long as they're of different sexes, that's okay. If they're of the same sex, it causes a few problems, doesn't it?
Well, it causes problems with the church and so on.
Yeah. And they can't, most churches wouldn't do it.
No, they wouldn't.
Right.
There's one or two enlightened churchmen who would bless them and so on.
You set yourself up, and you're, tonight, live on the programme, you're actually going to bless a relationship between two women.
Yes.
Now, this is serious. This isn't messing around. This is because, and these ladies actually want, they're religious, they want to have their union blessed in some way.
Yes.
And the church won't do that. God wouldn't be prepared to come.
I'm absolutely sure the goddess is with them. Yeah.
Great. Would you like to carry on, Lorna, and we will just observe, if that's all right?
Okay.
It's all up to you.
All right. Okay. Behold the two companion lovers, Lorraine and Sharon, who come together face to face within the sacred circle, who place their hands on the sacred axe of truth to make their commitment to their life together. Do you, Sharon and Lorraine, promise that you will, to the best of your ability, care for each other, support each other, and enjoy each other?
We do.
Do you, Sharon and Lorraine, promise that you will, to the best of your ability, trust one another, be honest with one another, and be true to yourselves with one another?
We do. We do.
Do you, Sharon and Lorraine, promise that you will respect each other's needs and wants equally, and where those needs and wants conflict, undertake the hard work of reaching a mutually agreed resolution?
We do.
Now, okay. To the keeping and in the path they walk together, may their lives be rich and full. Amen. And would you like to kiss?
You should clap, I know, but there we are. Sharon, congratulations.
Thank you, James.
That'll probably upset an awful lot of people, but it makes you happy?
Don't mind.
It makes you happy, that's great. That's lovely. Okay, I'll leave you here, and I'm going to go out. You just relax, enjoy yourselves. Thank you for that. Lorna Mitchell, who did that, is a ceremonial bard, and that's what she does. She helps people perhaps find a little happiness that they wouldn't normally find. Now, something completely different. I'm often... I'll go in the light, shall I? Go in the light. I'll go in the light, OK. I'm often... if you've got these guys behind me, framed in the same picture, could you not do that? Because it's not good for my image. I'm often accused of having naked women around me and attractive, and I don't do that. This is enhancing male sexual stereotypes. It makes me feel even worse than I already do. But I'm dedicating this to a very good friend of mine, Peter Straker. All right, Straker, OK? Now, Straker is in hospital. He's not feeling too well at the moment, and I think this might cheer him up. OK? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, take it away. Please, up for you. Bimbo. Bimbo.
Play it on me one more time. James Whale.
Spin the whole thing back. Hey, spin it back. Here we go. Okay, Wales Mail. Those were the Dream Boats who appear every Thursday. The Dream Boys. The Dream Boys plus Sheba, our lady sound person. And they appear, minus Sheba, at Jacqueline's in Wardour Street every Thursday night. And I am very, very embarrassed, and I'm very sorry about that. Could you hold your camera steady, number two? Don't, look, you haven't actually had time. Can you get that? He hasn't had time to screw it on the doings here. Look. You know, it's all a bit loose. Now, Wales Mail today, thank you for the letters. And please keep them coming in. The address coming up on the screen, OK? We want you to write, tell us what you want to see in the new year. Next week is the last of the present series, and then we're back on January the 5th. That's the address to write to. David Wright from Greenfield wrote and said, no way can I understand people such as John, the animal racist activist. Having been in the fire service, I know that no way can they plan a safe fire. Is he going to apologise to the orphaned kids or the widow of a dead fireman, all in the name of animal rights? Good point. Susan Stewart from Newcastle said, why don't manufacturers state on their products that they are animal friendly? Please, please, manufacturers, state on your products that animals are not put through torture just for a shampoo. Trevor Banana from Cheshire said, it's Trevor Banana here, what about being kind to bananas? It's actually quite funny, I haven't got time to read it all. Richard Rattigan from Ludlow, 89 years of age. There's an awful lot of noise going out around here tonight. Said, I fought in the... I do the voice for this. I fought in the war to destroy a jerk like you. He was talking about me. You are an insult to all decent people and need some education. Well, you should turn to the other channel or something. I mean, I don't want to upset you, Richard. I'm sorry about that. And I had a very good... Hi, Twink. I had a very good fax here. Thank you for the faxes. There's some more calls. Take those in a few minutes. This one comes from Mr. Granger from Alton, Staffordshire, and he just sent us a fax through, and he said, James, today American scientists announced that a vaccination against SIV was very close to perfection. This is a virus remarkably similar to HIV, and to get this, they've had to experiment on animals, he says, so perhaps there is a just cause. So that's a good point as well. Thank you for the others. Some of the Christmas cards. There's some really funny Christmas cards sent to us. I like this one particular. I don't want to show it to Leslie Abdullah. She'll be very annoyed. This one here, that's enough of that. And there's some, I don't know if it's destroyed. This is quite, no, forget that. Francesca, and this one here, this one is very rude. That's very rude. Francesca, hello.
Hi.
You're from Cardiff?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, what can I do for you?
What I was going to say, how would you feel about being a house husband? Would your ego be a bit dented?
No, it wouldn't so much be dented as I don't want to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, why not? Why not? I mean, if your wife is earning more money than you and you have to fit in with a penny...
If my wife could, if you want to chip in, Leslie, it's unlike you to be quiet, you know, feel free. Not for the moment.
I will chip in actually, James, on this one. I won't zip it.
Zip it, Leslie, just a minute. Come back here. Come back onto me. Come onto me now. There's going to be trouble. Come onto me, too.
Don't listen
Who's
to him.
directing
Don't
this,
listen
Cecil?
to
You
him.
or me?
He's being assertive. Don't listen to him.
Of course, you've got to be assertive occasionally with women like this all over the place. If she earned more money than me, and could keep me in a custom which I would like to live, then fine. That would be great. That would be great.
So if you kept you in enough squeezy washing up liquid, is it?
Yeah. I don't. All the squeezy washing up liquid you like. The other thing, Francesca, is, and please, this has got nothing to do with role reverse or anything like that. If I suddenly won £3 or £4 million tomorrow, I don't think I would feel the need to go on working as much as a lot of people say. People say, I'm a dustman and I'm going to carry on, or I'll do this every week and I'm going to carry on. Those sort of people shouldn't actually be allowed to win that money.
I actually agree with you on something, James. Yeah.
Oh,
I would agree with you on that.
I'm sorry about that. Just for a minute, you can come back. Just a minute. Leslie, shut up. This is important. For those people watching on video, keep going, all right? Because I'm afraid we came on late tonight, 17 minutes past 1. So goodbye to those people who are on video. Bye-bye. Thank you very much indeed. Right, sorry.
You just said goodbye to my son. He was videoing it.
Oh, so I'm sorry, you know, there was a boxing match on. What were you going to say?
Mrs. Wales' radio show would sound great, though,
Melinda,
wouldn't it?
Don't call her Mrs. She doesn't like to be called Mrs.
Melinda Wales' radio show.
Right. No, the point she was making, though, I think, again, it comes back to this sharing business. Nobody likes to be necessarily at home cleaning all the time. Some people, at some stage, like to be at home with their children.
Right.
But Dale Spender had a good phrase. She used to say, childbearing's not the same as child rearing. Only women can bear the child, but everybody can bring the child.
One of the things in this country, a serious point, one of the things in this country we're not very good at doing is keeping a family unit going, like in Italy. It's amazing in Italy or in various other continental countries.
Yes, but we have a stereotype of the family unit. You talk about Italy, but what about Africa, where all the children the same age, even small ones, are together? And maybe a family of 30, which is much easier to cope with than somebody who's isolated. This nuclear family business is murder for people who are isolated on estates and things.
There's some people over here dressed up in the background. Am I supposed to know about these people over here? No. Okay, fine. I just wondered who they were, standing up there in the background. Looks vaguely familiar. All right. Dr. Tom.
Yes.
Old Dr. Tom over here, the chairman and founder of Mensa, of Densa, for the dentally handicapped or whatever.
And those that
couldn't spell not backwards.
Yes, it's terrible.
Yeah. Are you making? Presumably, you're making a lot of money out of this. I mean, I hope you are.
I'm making not 1 penny out of it.
You're
seriously.
Not? What are you going around making a prat of yourself on television and radio for then?
Because it's for charity for Children Before Christmas. And it's also, obviously, there will be some fees taken out. I'm not going to give you any lies. For expenses.
Oh, good. We won't need to pay your expenses here tonight. Good.
No, speaking of that.
Get your hand out of your pocket. Get out of your pocket. We've got a cut on. Oh, okay.
Give it to charity.
Right. Thanks very much indeed. Get out of it. I shall have that. Anyway, what do you want? Well, look, go and put it in the kitty. All right. Okay. Next week, of course, we aren't going yet, but next week we'll be revealing the Whale Programme charity for this year. It's quite a good one as well. Are we taking a break now? Do you think? Yeah. What do you think? Okay, we'll take a break. Don't go away. Now, I just found out that Stephanie could only marry legally another woman.
That's right.
And if we know, we could have had a double wedding here tonight, because you can't get married?
No, we're married in Sri Lanka, but we can't get married legally in England at all.
That's stupid, isn't it? That is
well,
so
I can,
stupid.
but only to another woman. I can legally marry another woman.
Well, we might do that. We might do that. We'll have another run, and you know, if you'd like to. Actually, Lorna will organise that for you, and I'll give you a number afterwards. You can talk to her.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, Cecil. Competition time. Now, listen. I've got to apologise that I mess up the competition every week. Tom, pack it in now. The competition last week, I want some hush now, I want to get this out of the way, okay? The competition last week was for these two vibrating objects. One for taking the hairs off a lady's legs, and it is very, you can have that, it is very, very uncomfortable. This, believe it or not, is not a mini vibrator. This is for getting the hairs out of men's noses. All right, hold on to that. And there's also a couple of Dewhurst turkey vouchers to give away as well, and we asked you. How
can you give Dewhurst turkey vouchers?
I know. We were doing a program.
Oh, come on.
We were doing a program on animal rights. We seemed right at the time. Shut up now. You've lost it. Every week I have trouble with blasted competition to give away. Anyway, we asked who needed the hair clipper more than anybody else, etc., etc. It was, of course, we got loads of people. It was Victor Khayyam and Mr. P. Welch from Barbie Moore has won all that lot. You hang on to that. Very okay. We send him a packet of late night entertainment, I think, as well. This week, competition box. This week we are giving away not only the calendar. Well, I know you want some of these. Not only the calendar of the guys, the Dream Boys. This is really taking role reversal too far. A calendar of men here appear. Look at this. This is just, you know, I know how women feel now. I realise how women feel. I do. We're giving away a complete set of the can we get down here? A complete set videos of all the great hit music of the 80s. A complete set. All the videos of the 80s. Every year on video. And what we want is your nominations for the worst record of the 60s. Send in your nominations. What? 80s? Oh, you're right. Yes. You see, I never get this right. Send in your worst record of the 80s, and we'll work out a poll. And the person who has the most original worst record of the 80s will get these, and we might even invite them in on the show as well. Send your entries to this address, and you don't have very long to do it, and it is Christmas, so get them off as soon as you can. Wales Mail. It's not there. Wales Mail, care of Yorkshire Television Centre, Leeds, etc., etc. Now, we're going to take some more calls or not? Oh, you've got it up. It's a little bit later than ever. One wonders, of course, what Cecil is doing in the box tonight. Calls in. Okay, I've got my thing. I'm not having any of that near me. No, I'm not. No. I am not going anywhere near men like that.
I'm afraid Rosie couldn't make it. She's gone to Jacqueline's.
With what you like, can you?
How about out here? Come out here, fellas. I'm not having anything to do with that. All right. Okay, I'm coming back. Listen, you got. Okay, right. I'm sorry about that. Now, have we got a call? Who's on the calls? Angela. Hi, Angela.
Hiya.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that, Angela, but I'm not going to get covered in that stuff.
I think so, but you're breathless, aren't you?
What can I do for you?
Well, I've tried this role reversal, James. It just doesn't seem to work.
It doesn't?
No, I cannot get the sausage to stop on top.
There must be. Have you tried double-sided tape?
Blue tack even.
It doesn't work?
No, not at all.
Oh, I don't know what you can do about that.
No, seriously.
I'll have a think of... Sorry?
But seriously, I know a woman that's exchange roles. She's a bus driver.
Yeah.
And her husband's supposed to be domesticated, but it doesn't work. All the housework's left for her when she comes home.
Men are such pigs, aren't they? John, hello.
Hello.
Hello, John.
Oh, you know on that lager commercial?
Yeah.
Where, on the train?
Yeah.
If the drink had been spilt on the man,
yeah,
would you have liked to have seen the woman give her top up for him?
Yes, I would. Can we just get a shot of the moon up? That's rather pretty. That's rather pretty, isn't it? And a coffee. It is nice, isn't it? Yeah, I think so, John. Yeah. What do you think?
I think she should as well.
Yeah.
And can you send me a packet of late night entertainment?
If you send me your address, I'll see what I can do. Okay.